Hello, my name's Cbits Tech and it has been about a month since I shot a video. So today is the 21st, Saturday the 21st of December, and I want to get this easy video done, hopefully easy, and a couple more slightly less easy, one on my Lord of the Rings Lord of the Rings audio collection, the book on cassette and CD, and one on some cassettes I found while I was looking for those, and I'm hoping to get those up so you've got something to watch over Christmas. So like buses, my videos have been nothing for ages and then 3 come along all at once. Anyway, this is not my normal stuff, although I have done calculator videos before. I owned a this is the listing for it. I picked it up pretty cheaply. And the one on the left of that listing is the one, I already have one of those, but I think I gave it to one of my daughters and it's now gone missing. And I have a different one, which is this Sharp, and this has got 6 memories. What I wanted is something with 6 memories on it, because at work it's handy if I've got more than one memory I can use on the calculator. But I don't like the layout on the Sharp, so I thought I'm just going to buy what I had before. And so I did some searching for it, and this one was a decent price, and apparently it's working. It's way fatter than I remember. Ah, that's not the one. This one came with it. So that's not the one. This one came with it. This one's not working. And this is the one I wanted. So this is the same as one I've had for years. Oh yeah, it's exactly the same as I recall. So yes. Oh, there's a little bit of a bleed on the LCD. I'll probably find mine next week now. I've got this one, but there's 6 memories A through F there, which I can use to store numbers temporarily. That one works nicely, and I think I had got another one way back, sort of in the mid 80s, which I might have up in the loft, but my loft is not accessible. So that's what I wanted, and I thought this one, it looks interesting. Might have some fun trying to play with this, but let's have a look at the listing, see what he said about it. There's the listing. The description says auction is for 2 as seen in the photo. The on the left, the one on the left is in working order as you can see in the photo. The one on the right is untested as the battery is flat. Now we all know what untested means on eBay. It means broken. So let's have a look. Yeah, the fact that I can't get this open means we probably got some battery. What's this here? Probably got some battery corrosion on it. So is there some sort of clip on it? Is that some sort of release? No, looks like a stylus silo. God, this thing's awful. So yeah, the battery is flat, basically because it's been leaking. So let's get something to lever that with. Okay, so I don't really care that much about this calculator. Basically what I've done is I bought someone else's junk. Let me rephrase that. I bought someone else's electronics recycling, and as a result I'm going to end up spending my time, which I don't have a lot of, trying to fix the damn stuff. Oh, there's no batteries in it. It's just really hard to get off. Oh, there is a battery. There's a battery under there. Okay, let's bung a couple of AAA's in there and we'll see if it's working. So there is some minor battery leakage on there. It's a bit rusty. So hard as that was to open, my guess is he's not actually tested it with new batteries. That's probably flat, which is fine. And I've got to find an on button. There it is. Nothing. So it could be that the batteries are not making the connection. There is a reset pin there, I think. Yeah, there it is. So let's find a pen for that. That should do it. Yeah, not so much a flat battery, more like not working. let's have this one out as well. Now, spinning the batteries around inside the thing there to try and see if they're working, but getting no power there. So let's have a quick look. There's a fair amount of rust on that one. That's the only one there that looks really bad. So I think what I'm going to do is pop the battery in, grab my multimeter, and try and measure the voltage between this contact here and the other side of that spring. So let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah, so I'm getting no voltage, so I assume it's a problem with that connector there. There we go. So I've now now could it be that that is not making a contact? That's what it looks like. Let's test that again. Oh, I was trying to make contact on the plastic. I didn't see that bit there. Oh, yeah, my mistake. That bit there, I was trying to make contact on that bit there, and that is not metal. It's metal the other side. So I assume I can just see if that's connected there. Oh yeah, so we've got voltage there, and so that's working. Where's the battery? And is that working? That's working. Oh, hang on. Let's connect up the right bits. That's interesting. We've still got no power. So I'm going to bung another. Oh, I can test my voltage on this, can't I? 3.6 aren't they normally? 1 second, I'll check. No, they're 3 volts, so that should be 3 volts as well. Let's put this back in just in case it makes a difference. Okay. Maybe it's just broken. I don't think it's a connection problem. So again, I'm going to try and just check the continuity on, not the continuity, the voltage across these two contacts. So there's the spring at the back and the metal connector there. Yep, we've got voltage there, so that one's okay. Don't think we're going to be able to get in there. I'll have a go. And the spring on the positive contact and the negative there. So we've got voltage there and voltage there. So we know we've got voltage. Now I would have thought if I measure from there to there we should get 3 volts. Yeah, we do. Okay, so that's okay. So why isn't this working? Ooh, what's this for? Okay, so let's do a reset again. Doesn't feel like it's resetting properly. I'm pushing it and nothing's happening. Oh, there we go. It's really stiff to push down, so I'm just going to hold that down for a few seconds. I wonder if this is something to do with a backup for the program on there. I don't really know. Nothing. Right, well, I don't really care about this, so let's open it up anyway. If it's an easy fix, then I'll figure it out. If it's not an easy fix, it might as well go in the bin. Because I've got 2 other videos I want to shoot. And I'd rather be doing those. So what it was in for the other 2 videos, I had flu. I'd had the flu jab, but I probably caught a different strain. And I had flu, and it didn't give me much of a cough, but I was congested and my sinuses were really bunged up. A lot of people have had the same thing this year, and I couldn't really see. My right eye was just really uncomfortable and filling up with tears all the time. And I'd run out of podcasts to listen to. I spent a load of time in bed, and one day I just said, I can't see. I'm going to have to take a day off work, and I don't usually take time off of work. But I couldn't see the computer screen, so there's no point. Anyway, I wanted something to listen to, and I thought, I fancy listening to the unabridged version of the Lord of the Rings trilogy on audiobook. And I've been a fan of that for a long time. So I had it up in the cupboard behind me, like a storage cupboard, top shelf, with a load of other cassettes. And I don't think I've ever done videos on those ones. So I got the DVDs, and I had some on cassette. So I used this cassette player, and it was to play the Lord of the Rings stuff. And I started off with the BBC adaptation, which I've got on cassette. And knowing the story quite well, it just felt like it was really rushing through the story, because the whole Lord of the Rings trilogy is on 13 one-hour cassettes, or something like that, 10 one-hour cassettes. So what I did was I switched to listening to, I wanted to listen on cassette to the unabridged version, but then I had some cassettes missing. So I dug out the CDs, and I finally got to use a CD player, which I bought or was given a long time ago and not really used since then. But that will be the subject of another video. Right now I'm trying to figure out how to get this open. As is always the case on my videos, they take longer to shoot than I imagine they would. I've got some screws missing. So we've got a ribbon cable there I've got to be careful of. So my guess is it's just a clip here. Yeah, there we go. It's held on by clips. A little gentle persuasion. The problem I've got is if this is not easy to fix, I won't want to throw it away because it's of use. It's a throwaway society and we've got a problem with landfill, and somebody might want it, but it won't be worth passing on eBay because it's going to be more expensive to ship than it's worth, I would have thought. And I don't want to just put it in e-waste because we've got a massive e-waste problem, which will be worse next year if Microsoft continue with their plans to obsolete all the Windows 10 computers that aren't compatible with Windows 11 come October next year. Those will end up in landfill, so I suppose a calculator was going to be a drop in the ocean compared to that. And I'm worried about breaking this. I've got a ribbon cable there I'm worried about breaking as well. So let's have a look, see what we can see inside. Okay. That is battery leakage in there. So this thing could be toast anyway. Yeah, look, battery leakage all the way along the back of the ribbon cable. It's seeped through the back of the ribbon cable. Sorry, seeped under and under the back of the ribbon cable where it was in contact with the board. So it's quite possible that the ribbon cable has had it as well. I'll have to do this. There you go, that's the back of the ribbon cable. So that's covered in mung. And I can't get this open. I think this one's dead. So shall I use unreasonable force on it? So wiggling this around, it's almost as if there are screws underneath the screen here. Ooh, that fell out. So I wonder if there's screws underneath the screen glass. Talk about anti-repair. Right, I found a teardown video, which from this guy here. I'll link to that in the description. And he's doing a teardown of one, but he's got screws on this end, which I don't. I've got screws there, just there. And he's got screws at the other end. And it fell apart. So my guess is the screws are underneath the screen, but let me do some more research. Yeah. God, it's another rabbit hole, isn't it? I reckon there's screws under there. This is where I break the cover, break the screen. I had to look, they're selling for £6.99, so it's not like I'm making money by doing it. Okay, here goes nothing. I can't get in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to clean up this ribbon cable in situ by just cleaning it as best I can with IPA and cotton buds. It's not working, it's not worth the time to fix, so I'm just going to give it a real quick clean up. Lovely. It's in a right mess. So what I'm trying to do is clean up both sides of it with the same cotton bud. So the bit on top of the ribbon cable, oh right, that's a problem. That's the power. That's just broken off. Okay, I'm spending no more than about a minute on the rest of this, because now I've got to get the soldering iron out. Got my fancy new wire strippers, never used before. That didn't work. Yeah, so there's a few bits of the video that I'm not going to show you because that's the best I can do with cleaning it up, and I broke the cable off the connector and it's now too short to reach. So there's plenty more calculators where this one came from, so this one's going to e-waste. It's not worth my time. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.